let's restore this shit. Yep, yep, let's restore this shit. Restore nation. That should be everybody's mission. Real humans. Real humans with real human nature. You know what I'm saying? That should be their goal to restore nature. Right? In the beginning was the sun. And in the end, it will be the sun. Just like every day of your life. You're gonna ring around the roses. Ring around the motherfucking roses. Man, life ring 360. Let them ball you up. Inward is north, outward is south. We only travel east and west. Where y'all heard that from, folks? Y'all ever heard that before? Y'all ever heard them Mason talk? Y'all ever heard them Mason talk, man? They say we really only travel east and west. And then you can travel northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. I heard them talk. And I be peeping in and listening to that. What the hell, you know what I'm saying? North is center, and everywhere opposite of north and south in every direction. And we only travel east and west, southward or northward. Huh? Those stars, that it told you, the stars are rotating around a pivotal point. So the stars are ringing around the roses. Life just rings everywhere. Until a nigga ball your water up and ball your earth up. Now you're traveling down south on some water. Now you're traveling down south on some water with some bitch ass shit called gravity holding you to the water. But your cooler sliding all over the goddamn boat. So when you take this downward position, gravity decides, well, I'm not gonna hold your cooler. I'm just gonna, man, you're gonna capsize, bro. I don't give a fuck what they say about gravity. If you go down some water with gravity holding you to the water, what's gonna hold the cooler to the boat? So it won't slide forward. Common sense. Common sense. Ring around the roses. If you cut a flower right now, you're gonna look inside and you're gonna see rings. You're gonna see a cord in the middle of the sun. It's gonna be like a circle or a dot. Ring around the roses. Let's ring around life one time. Hear me? Cause I got these goddamn japs pegged all the way around. Right. This is how, see, they in the background. They got to make sure they hide themselves. And the dumbass motherfucking northerner tried to call themselves, erasing themselves and hide themselves on the map and fuck around and gave me a notion of what they doing. Adding water, hiding land. And Japan sits right there at the end of the Aniyan Strait. If the Aniyan Strait sits at the end, they want to say it sits further south than that. So south meaning got to go back down the backside of that ball. So it should be set behind the water ball. But it sits in a very peculiar place because it got access to all the continents, man. It got access to both coming in both ways. It don't need no Aniyan Strait. It don't need no Bering Strait. It don't need no Strait of water. They don't need no reason to say how we got to the Americas. They don't need no reason to say how we got to the Americas. Because my island sit right off the street. I'm in America, I go to Asia, I go to where I want to go. See, we've been lined up with Mongolia, bro. These people been on the line since 1858, some shit like that. And they've been on the line running world scripts. And the leader and the brains behind it is Japan. And what they say goes for technology, even when they're lying and animated. And somewhere along the line, they animated the whole world out, man. The whole world is animated. The whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole global system is animated. And reason being because they want to hide their location. How the fuck you get Sodom Temple in Japan and we can't find the one that supposed to be here? Chujap. Goddamn Chujap. Man, it's crazy. In the beginning was the sun. If you look at that sun right now, you ain't gonna see nothing but energy rings. Rings around the roses. The light. You don't see the life rings. You don't see the rings of life. You don't see the rings of life. If you go to the water and go to the middle of the ocean and drop a rock right in the middle of the water, you're gonna have a point of origin, boom, and then you're gonna have the light, the ripple effect, the rings, the rounds, the ring around the roses. The sun is wrapping around this bitch just like those stars wrapping around. They try to say it's a magnetic pole that make those stars pivot around the circle the way they do. That's how they listen to what they saying. So you telling us the stars rotate around a certain area in the sky. You saying it's circular. Ring around the roses. That's what they saying. So what they did, they created a pole that's supposed to be magnetic enough to have magnetism to draw a pivot point for the stars to be circling around a pole on this earth that don't exist. It don't exist. It don't exist. You ain't found it yet. I've been trying to find them motherfuckers since I was in goddamn about the 3rd or 4th grade when they started putting that shit on me. I ain't gonna find it. Then they changed the location of it. They go ahead and make the heavenly spheres, ball all this shit up, ball everything up, and tilt that bitch and bring that bitch to the top. Instead of the center, north becomes up. Altitude, north becomes up this way. This is how north becomes up. North originally was in the center. They said it, not us. You travel, no, that's why the compass was pointing towards the center of the earth. North. The outer ring was goddamn Professor Picard seen when he went up into the sky, altitude, went up in his hot air balloon and reported to see that the earth appeared to be a flat, stationary plane with raised edges. That's what he reported. So anything opposite the north is south. The outer ring is south. The further you go out is south. You're traveling inward, you're traveling north. The direction you really travel inside this bitch is east and west. Where have you heard this before? It's the same thing that they be teaching these niggas. There's supposed to be some sacred shit out east. Oh, traveling inward and outward, folks. That's why when you go explore, you explore, you move in circles. Then you move out some more feet after you complete that circle. That's how it goes, bro. Ring around the road. Ring around the motherfucking road. You look at that sun and you don't see never energy rings. I look at them every day. You can see the rings coming from the sun. The intelligence, the information, the frequency. Just like Aquaman used to do. Y'all know Aquaman? See, animation. Y'all know Aquaman? Them goddamn rings, man. You cut down a tree right now, you can tell how long the tree been there. Every year, the tree develop another ring. The ring of life. Restore nature. The people in America, Hebrews, Negroes, whatever you want to call them, indigenous, aboriginals, the people that was in the west, on the Western Plateau, they started a culture of agriculture. And their mission was to sustain life under the sun. They knew life came from that sun. They knew that. So in the beginning was the sun. And when that sun finally winked, when it winked, there's gonna be revelations and all the shit that y'all talking about. Begins with the sun, they're gonna end with the sun. That's it, that's all. Every religion, they placed a mythological character, they placed a myth using the science of life. Every one of them. It's crazy because every one of them using it say him. But Japan, the only one to say the sun is a goddess. Japan is the only motherfucker I know to this day to say that the sun is a goddess. I wonder why they say that. I think Japan got our sacred knowledge. They got all our technology. They got our sacred knowledge. They got that sun on their flag. They're the only ones I know that got it like that. Japan got our knowledge. At the end of the 9 straight is where you're gonna find. See, that's how you connect them to the Ainu people. You connect them to the Ainu people, bro. They been fucked up for real. They been fucked up, but niggas just got so much faith and belief that someone outside themselves know more than them. They ain't got confidence that they can figure this shit out for themselves. Everybody was born out somebody pussy. Everybody on this earth was born out. Well, not these days. But everybody used to be born out of pussy. You can think just like the next motherfucker can think. You can become whatever you want to be in life, just like the next motherfucker. Ain't nobody no greater than the next motherfucker. These ranks are statuses and shit. You know, you still just as powerful as the next motherfucker. Mention it. Straight up. Now to explain why Japan on that planisphere is not really in their location, they say they're gonna tell you it's further south. And the further south they push it, when you do your calculation and push it south and use a globe model, you got to push it down. Because you at the top, you're looking at it at the top of it as a symbol, according to the globe. Because they got true north and all this magnetic north and all this other shit that they created along the way to keep the world fucked up and keep themselves in power. The Jew and the Japanese behind all these religions, bro. I showed y'all that yesterday. And cause ain't nowhere in the hell Solomon Temple should be in Japan. Ain't no way they should have been able to copycat the same structure, the same architecture. Ain't no way in the hell they could have got their information unless they in cahoots. That's how I know they sit in some synagogue somewhere and plotted up on ruling the world and how to become powerful world figures and dominate the world. Yeah, that's how I know that. That's how I know that. I use my common sense. That's how I know that shit. Yo, I know that shit. And that shit right there just proves My assumption. Why we having a whole lot of assumptions? Some I let y'all know about, some I don't. Cause I don't want to come out here and say shit that I can't put my thumb on. But I already got an assumption of how this shit went. That's why I can goddamn go put my thumb on the ass when I catch the ass and don't show it. So the fuck I be talking about. That's how I do this. The sun rotates in the sky too. The sun don't move up and down. A whole lot of things disappear on the horizon. The horizon, the name, the word horizon was derived from the word horizontal, which means lay flat. A straight line, flat. That's where the word come from. That's where the word come from, horizon, horizontal. The horizon is flat, bro. Y'all keep letting these people talk y'all out y'all conversation. And basically, most of the world talk out their conversation through mythological sun stories. They using the sun and putting their deeds in front of the sun. You got faith that he gonna come back and heal humanity. Come back and save what? What you mean? Save us from what? From them? Save us from what? From them? They don't need to be saved. It's life. Until death. That's what it is. It's just funny that they call the sun a goddess. It's peculiar too. I got it. That's real peculiar. Real talk. And these people that fucked up nature in every corner, every turn they can. They're not nature's people. Nature's people is you Negroes. Yeah. You Hebrews. Because your mission in life was to sustain life upon the earth. So you travel. So you got your mission was to make sure the whole earth is sustained with life. The whole entire earth. And see, this how Japan talking in their little knowledge. No, that ain't none of your knowledge, man. That's our knowledge. That's why we were selling out and going and giving people shit and showing them how to agriculture and cultivate their lands so they can sustain their life. Because that was the mission of God's natural beings. To take care of the earth. We got to take care of the earth. To take care of the animals, to take care of each other. Those are the divine people. And those divine people originated in the American bro. Those divine people originated on the Western Plateau, in the West. The Americas is the West. All those people come out of the North and all that shit. Those Northmen, all those people. After they start blending with those motherfucking Mongolians, that's how you got Europeans. The Northeast, Eurasia. That's them people. And Africa is the South. And the divine people who brought agriculture to the world in a divine way. Reading constellations and all that shit. Doing this, making the seasons, placing constellations in the sky, or what they see, what it looks like to them, and they use their indigenous animals from their land to do so. And that's another way that you catch these motherfuckers. But y'all want to listen. Y'all want to listen. The sun don't need no help. The truth don't need no help. The sun is the truth. In the beginning was the sun. Life comes from the sun. Existence comes from the sun. So in the beginning was the sun. Period. That's it. That's all. In the beginning was the sun. And in the end will be the sun. And can't nobody write a beginning before that or an end before time. Nobody. Not even inside of a Genesis and a Revelation. You can't do it. You can write it, but it ain't the truth. Because nobody knows but him or her. I wonder why they call the son a goddess. Them bitches got our sacred books over there. They got our sacred knowledge over there. See, they been able to yo-yo in and out this motherfucker. They sit on the island, on this flat water, this flat plane of existence. They sit on the island right at the end of the Anaya Strait. Now it's the Bering Strait. For some reason, I got a notion that the Tartar Strait is a deception. All that Tartarian shit, all that shit ain't never deception. Sit sideways. Land masses ain't sitting sideways on the side of no fucking water, bro. It just ain't. I don't give a fuck what kind of goddamn calculations they come up with. I don't give a fuck what they is not gonna never, ever make me go back the wrong way. All that shit in the sky is rotating. And the sun rotates around a certain ring. And it's not an equator around no ball of water. But that would be your subtropical areas. And the sun travels and it leaves your perception. It look like it's going on the horizon. It's just going so far away to disappear out of your perception. I'm looking at the goddamn police like that bitch. I'm looking at the police this morning, coming down the highway. I can swear that bitch in the same lane I'm in. God damn, that bitch look like in my lane. I'm getting over there everything. By the time I get over to that bitch sitting all over to the side of the road. It's perception, bro. Your eyes can only see so far. So they plan to lose it with you. They use the sun, the magic of the sun against you. They using the magic of the sun against you. That's what fuck these folks do. And the people who behind it all is those Mongolians. These folks ain't never had no problems, bro. That World War I, that bombing, Pearl Harbor, all that shit, man, that shit was animated, bro. They didn't have enough plutonium to even goddamn fuse the bomb. They say it'd be 7 more years to collect enough of that shit for a nuclear bomb to even work. Then 3 months later, 6 months later, they bombing some shit with it. You ain't got enough plutonium. Y'all gotta do is read to understand what the fuck going on, bro. This shit fake. They fake it out. And you see where the money go. Follow the money. And they up, my nigga. Trying to show you real shit. Man, these folks been in cahoots since 1858. 1858, they ain't never, these motherfuckers ain't over. Mongolia, Israel. See, now I need my diplomat to put it up. He got this bitch. See, diplomatical shit. See that? This shit diplomatical, bro. Diplomatical, nigga. These niggas in cahoots to stay in power over the world, man. And use certain little tools to do so. Religion, one of them too. How the fuck does Solomon Temple end up in Japan, bro? How the fuck Japan moved itself off the map and changed its whole location? And started this Tartarian shit. Mudslides, giants, aliens, all this old crazy shit. Animation sales, my nigga. Animation sales. Animistic. That animistic shit, what that shit mean? That sound like the same kind of energy and the same kind of vibe that nature's people in the west, on the Western Plateau had when they was in tune with all the earth's materials, graphite, levitating stones, cultivating the earth, seeding the earth, harvesting crops in abundance. They did this shit to the T. They made them become the peasants of the earth because they work in the fields. These niggas got lazy, niggas don't want to farm no more, man. Shit, fuck it, we ain't got to do it. We just let a computer do it and just, yeah, we just goddamn GMO this shit. We're still here eating. We don't even have to feed the horses anymore or anything. We just make some horses, kill them off, make some more horses. Fuck it, we ain't got to do too much work. Know the fuck out to the world, bro. But I got the edge, dog. I got the edge. I got the edge. Look at that thing. So when you travel southward on a plane, you just go further out into another realm on a flat plane. But to use the globe, you got to start going down the side of the water. So Japan should be located on the backside of this water ball, bro. Why they can't show it to you? They traveling this way, why they can't show it to you? Why you can't feel it, bro? You feel it. You feel it in your beliefs. In your faith that they know some shit that you don't know. That they smarter than you. That they got some technology that, man, them motherfucking Japanese been goddamn telling the world what it is. They've been telling whatever they say, that's what the fuck it is. That's how this shit goes. That's it, that's all. And he holding the play with the world. I told you they gave you Godzilla, they gave you the dragon, they gave you all that shit. And here come Johnny Come Late. They enslave us with the land of the lost and dinosaurs and all that shit. All that animated ass, fake ass shit. Why they ain't still here? How did it become extinct? Why they ain't still here? But they never was here, the animation. It's something out of imagination. And we figments of another motherfucker's imagination. When you got your own imagination, you imagine your own shit. Straight up. In real life. I'm just chilling though. I'm just chilling out here picking this cotton. I've been designed to pick the field. Being the indentured servant. I was born in this shit. I was born in debt to these hoes. I ain't never signed no contract with these hoes. I pledged my allegiance as a child. I ain't know I ain't had no business pledging my allegiance to no motherfucker. I ain't know that. I really didn't. I really didn't know that. I really didn't know that. All I know is I'm supposed to pledge my allegiance to a motherfucking flag, bro. Yeah, to a motherfucking flag, bro. I'm supposed to pledge my allegiance. Good morning, Danielle, my baby. I see you. Good morning, baby. Just chilling, finna pull up in this bitch this morning. I ain't gonna play with that. I'm gonna pull up in this bitch and get this coffee. I've been picking this coffee since 4 this morning, man. I ain't in my suit this morning. You feel me? I've been picking this coffee since 4 this morning. I'm a good ass slave. And you know, I guess that's why my name Tom. You feel me? Yeah, I guess that's why my name Tom. I'm a good ass dog, Uncle Tom. They fuck Uncle Tom over the book. Uncle Tom cab. Yeah. About to put up in the bitch, give me some of this goddamn coffee. I want y'all to restart nature, get back to preserving, loving on each other. You understand me? Sustaining life. Stop trying to take life all the time. I've been trying to work on myself, but I kill something. I remember I got my pardon back. I mean, y'all heard that motherfucking police, that motherfucker told me, said, what the fuck is what kind of nigga said I had a presidential pardon, or some kind of pardon that nigga said I had. I wouldn't did that shit on my own, man. I ain't no lawyer in that. You know what I'm talking about? I said, man, I'm gonna go down and get my gun rights back. My children had too many motherfucking guns for me to be running behind them trying to goddamn get protection. I'm their dad and shit, man. I gotta get my gun rights back. Fuck voting rights. I want my gun rights back. So I went and got that part. Long story short, though, that man looked at me and said, "Oh, Mr. Phillips, yeah, you got your voting rights back." I said, "Yeah, that far I came down, man. I ain't came way down to Montgomery, man, to no damn voting rights, bro. I need all my rights back, including my gun rights. Because all my children registered and got guns legally. And some shit jump off, I gotta run high behind them. You feel me? I said, I don't got no business hiding behind my chair. I'm supposed to be protecting them, not them protecting me. You feel me? That motherfucker looked at me and said, the motherfucker, the rest of them bitches up there got mad. They looked at him. He said, well, you know what? We're going to give your rights back today, Mr. Phillips. The motherfuckers thought I felt the energy of them motherfuckers. They ain't like that shit. Because he said, because you ain't going to do them get that old rifle, get that old rifle and go out there and kill old deer or something. I looked that motherfucker straight in his eye and said, not unless I'm going to eat him, sir. Not unless I'm going to eat him. Let him know I don't kill for nothing. I kill for a reason. Then in other words, that's what I was telling him. He just looked at me eye to eye, nodded his head at me. Nodded my head back at his ass. I said, bitch, I don't kill for nothing. Fuck, I'm going to kill a deer for. Not unless I'm going to eat him. You don't supposed to eat shit you don't supposed to eat shit you got to kill for real. And I know that in my soul. But I'm still running around eating this shit though. I fell back, I fell off. I'm going to try to get myself back right. But just knowing the truth is a good feeling though. Well, cause these Japanese, man, they done created a global world just to hide themselves and stay in power. And they done brainwashed us to the point that they just can do anything they want to do, say anything they want to say, and we gonna go for it because they say. They the ones behind the Jew. The Jap gave the Jew the power. Then he turned around and gave the power over us, the authority over us to the north. And told them that's who allowed them to Ptolemaic motherfucker to go down there and create that globe, bro. But if you look what Japan said, man, the Nile Strait is not a milk. If the Nile Strait is a milk, the Anu people is a milk. And the Jomon people is a milk. These people did the same thing all over the world to the American bloodline, bro. Because we the most ancient people on this earth. We the most ancient divine people on this earth. We the divine people, bro. And these people went against people that was coming to show them how to feed themselves. It was warring with you about your own food. And they created that North Pole. Ain't no North Pole. Ain't no pole that regulates the stars' circulation, travel. You see what I'm saying? That's just how the world works. That's how those stars do. But they want the stars to be, they gonna say the stars is magnetically controlled by a pole on this earth that you'll never find. And they can't change their location. And I got their ass. And I ain't gonna let their ass go. And anybody that's willing to listen and get them obtain this information and go research and do your own shit behind me, don't believe me. Just go research and research the shit I be researching and check out what I be saying. Cause I've been doing this shit a long time, bro. And I finally got these hoes. And I knew them hoes had our technology. They got all of it. They got our sun, the rising sun, bringing energy. Even within their milk, get what they do. The goddess, the sun goddess, she some kind of way get upset about some shit and she go hide in a cave. Y'all remember all them cave stories that came behind this story? The peak of light outside the cave, all them little milks and shit. She go hides in a cave and bring darkness to the whole entire earth. And some of her come through there and say something to make her happy. And she breaks out and she restore light to the whole world. See, but it's all about the sun. In the beginning, it was the sun. And when this bitch is, it gonna be the sun winking his eye finally. But inside that sun, when you look at the eclipse, the solar eclipse, you can see the moon revealing what the sun really is. The source of life is a black melanated disk that sits inside existence. And there's no way to that Father, that Heavenly Father is black. There's a black disk. That's existence. That's existence. So that's how you get here. And ain't no way back to it but through the illumination of its light. The sun is the sun. And that's the portal back. That's the portal to the afterlife. That's what all these myths telling you. Every last one of them myths is talking about the sun. And Y'all call them in the MILF shit. And that's how they get you. Because when they give you their MILF, you got to pay for it. You got to sow your seed not into the earth, but into their pockets. It's all about power and money, man. You're supposed to be sowing your seeds into the earth and reaping your harvest, bro, to sustain your life upon this bitch. And that's what they killed. The nature of the agriculture people. And that's us. And that's Hebrew. Why Moses writing in Paleo-Hebrew instead of Egyptian and all that stuff they talking about? Paleo-Hebrew started right here in America. We digging it up and showing it to you. But with that being said, I'm gonna get about this. Don't go ahead and give me some coffee. I got cotton up here. Hey man, y'all be good, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in this bitch. I'm out this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I'm represent. See what I'm talking about? Represent. They represent this shit. Huh? Represent. I'm represent. I'm gonna give me a swastika too. But they ain't gonna be with the fuck. It gonna be an inner core to this whole. Ain't nothing dumb about unfair, bro. Y'all niggas just don't listen. Y'all niggas just don't listen. In the beginning was the sun. Yeah, you kinda what I'm not. In the beginning was the sun. You stand over there every day. They gonna begin and end with him every day. See, over that tree, behind that tree right there. Behind that tree. See how he come through there. See how he make them leaves disappear. See that? You see that? He'll do it with your own eyes. Y'all gotta do it. I've been telling y'all this a long time. And see, I stand out here, I look at that motherfucker and get there. I see it so fast now, it's a cry, so I go straight to the Heavenly Father when I get ready to pray. See how you make that? See how you make them? I can't. See how you make them leaves disappear? See how I lost focus. See what they do? That's the only magic I want to fuck with. That's the only magic I want to fuck with. See it? You see what they do? You see what that light do? The light of the world. See what I'm talking about? Y'all getting in real time. You see it? That's the sun. And ain't no way back to that black melanated disc, but through that sun. You got people who got a black hand with an eye in it. That supposed to be the quarterback, like Osiris. Everybody want to be able to take you back to the sun, but you don't need them. You don't need none of them. You don't need none of them. See that? That's the sun. That's life. In the beginning was the sun. And in the end will be the sun. That's destruction. When that sun stops shining, bro. And he gonna be what? He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Come on, grandma, I miss you, grandma. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. Hey, he might not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. Cause he's an on-time. Man, stop letting these folks talk you out what's real, man. In real life, the truth don't need no help, man. It ain't gonna bend, break, not fold, man. I said, bam.